from San Beda University, Manila. And we are here to interview you regarding our subject Business Ethics and Social Responsibility. We're grade 12 ABM students. And this is our mini task 2. So, first question po. For you as new employees with this company, ano po yung values na nakikita nyo dito ng mga tao? Values.
Siguro, sa akin, yung mga tao naman sana, nakita ko very naman sila, respectful, towards employees.
Sa employees, co-employees naman.
Very approachable.
Very approachable naman sila. Sa company naman, nasa integrity naman when it comes to their policy naman.
Second question po. For you po, ano po yung goals and objectives ng company? Sa tingin nyo lang po, yung mga goals nyo na company.
Siyempre, siguro sa kanila pa, kailangan lumaki pa yung business, di ba? Mag-grow. Tsaka magkaroon ng other businesses pa. For me, yung kaya natin kasi, since lagi mga company,
Yung po malawag yung scope.
at saka, hindi ko pa nakakausap sa mga owners. The owner is hindi ko pa nakakausap personally.
Sa employees naman, equal naman yung ano nila, sa goal. Nakakatulong din naman sila kahit lumalaki yung kumpanya, nakakatulong din naman sila sa mga empleyado nila. Kasi they provide free shelter, even food, pinoprovide naman ang company.
Okay po. Last question po. Can you cite specific cultures in your company that you think is not usual sa other companies po? Is it a mix of Filipino and Chinese culture?
Yeah, meron. May difference. Siyempre, galing kami sa can I answer that? Ay, mga sabi na.
Yung mga culture po naman sa company. Like, kunyari, yung the way they treat each other. Yung culture po na wala sa tingin nyo sa ibang companies. Yung uniqueness po ng company. Yung culture ng company. Like, yan.
Sa ano naman, kasi kami, galing naman kami sa kumpanyang yung Chinese, oo. Inopen din sa amin yung culture ng Chinese. Even yung sa New Year party, kung ano yung kinakagaliwa, kaugalian nila kapag yung mga sinusunog, gano'n. Sa siguro kasi Chinese din sila.
Like, tama ba? Nasaan ka? Siyempre, na kami kasi holiday sa kanila. Hindi. Yung holiday sa
Normal, hindi holidays pa. Then, ano mo, yung day of paycheck nila. Is it regular? Is it yung day niya regular? Like, nag-fall ba siya yung 15:30 or not? Yung payday nila.
Nalilink din. Pero, nalibigay naman yung tama.
pero late lang kasi late yung cut-off na nila. Iba yung cut-off nila.
Kasi,
Kaya late yung
from other companies, merong 5 days na interval para makapag-process pa ng payroll. Dito kasi, kunyari, cut-off natin 1 to 15, sasahod ka na 16.
So, 15 ang cut-off.
Mamadaliin din.
Sa 30th, so binabawasan ka sa sahod.
Ayun, yung trabaho ng isang tao, sa isang araw, talagang pinatapos na.
Yun yung tradition talaga dito. Na
At least daily, ma-record lahat ng transactions and ma-report din kinabukasan.
okay, salamat po. So, good afternoon po. We are from San Beda University. We are grade 12 ABM students po, and we are here to interview you about business ethics. This is part of our project, our mini task 2, and our performance task in business ethics and social responsibility. So, um, we're going to interview you and the record po. And I'm going to ask you about the core values of your company in the expo. It is all about ethics. So
Okay.
let's start the interview. No?
Yeah.
So first question po. What are the core values of your company?
Core values of the
Yes.
company. So basically, yung core values namin, what we intend to do is to, it's all about customer satisfaction. So, in order for us to grow as a company, what we would like to have, the greatest value that we should have is we should always meet customers' expectations. So that's external. Internally, what we want, the culture and values that we want to instill dito sa office namin is, of course, yung employees namin, they're working happily and they are working productively. So those are the main values that as a company we would like to hold.
How about passion, something
Mhm.
like that? Community.
Yeah. Of course, actually, ginawa ko yung last week lang. Papakita ko yung aming mission, vision, values. So in relation dun sa tanong mo, yes. So we have we would like to develop long-term partnerships with our customers and suppliers. Of course, we want to exceed their expectations as well. We would like to offer our employees a challenging and rewarding workplace that inspires loyalty and success. So the main core here is we would like to work with honesty, integrity, efficiency, diligence, passion, and mutual respect at all times, especially within the working environment. We would like, also externally, we would like to continuously improve our best practices to maximize environmental and social economic sustainability with consideration of communities within which we operate. Briefly, we would just like to state that we also would like to extend our blessings to our communities. Just last year, we held some sort of outreach program.
Yes.
I know you were included in that. So, yeah, apart from that, we would like, as a company, we would like to embrace changes and, of course, we would like to encourage innovation with excellence in everything we do. That's why yung company namin is called Guys King Y Innovative.
So you've also answered the question number 2, which is what is the company's vision, goals, and objectives. So now let us go to the history of this company. How did this company started?
Well, this company started, actually it was way back, I think it was 10 years ago or some sort of 2008 or 2009. This is a joint venture between Mr. Ferland Kai and his brother, Mr. Gabi Kai. They started dun sa Biak na Bato. And then, after nung nagkaroon sa ng partnership, they decided to part ways because obviously yung business ni Mr. Gavica is a different one. It's more of home appliances, you know. Si Sir Dean, of course, his passion is all about automotive, no? So, he decided to part ways. So, nag-start siya with car audio, car accessories, mags, tires, and everything. And then, it was sole proprietorship then. It was called Equal Trade Enterprises. And then, just I think 4 years ago, they decided to incorporate Kai Skingway Innovative Corporation, being the chairman si Mr. Ferdinand Kai, and with the partnership of his wife, si Ma'am Tess.
So, okay. Now, the fourth question is, can you tell me the current status of the company at the moment?
What do you mean current status? Is it operationally, financially?
All aspects of the business.
All the aspects of the business. It's very broad question, but just briefly, financially it's okay. It's doing well. We've been in the business for almost a decade now. So now we're trying to because the market is changing. Now we've been trying to accommodate the changing needs of our customers. And of course, the technology is changing. We're also starting to shift into a sort of e-sales as well. So, dati kasi ang supply distribution chain from manufacturer to wholesale up to the end customer. Ngayon dahil sa e-sales, nagkakaroon din ng nag-shorten yung chain. So, minsan from manufacturer, direct sa end user, no? So, that's like what Alibaba did to China. So, pinutol nila yung different chains, no? Yung business, especially the manufacturing, the wholesale business. We're sort of preparing for that. We're starting to do e-sales and we're starting to be more aggressive to market. Operationally, ganun din. What we're trying to implement now is called the lean system. Especially in our inventory. We would like to minimize yung level of our inventory so that we will be more, mas smooth yung operation namin.
How about the internal current status of the company? Like
Internally, I've been seeing really great progress because I left the company 3 years ago. I went abroad for job, and then I just came back actually last 2 months ago, and I was actually surprised by lots of changes happened. Now what we're trying to do is to streamline the operations. So we're hiring persons skilled for their job, and then we're putting them in the right position, and then we're giving them the proper job descriptions. So internally, I think it's going better now. It's going really well, and I think it's just 5 to 6 months, and I think mas streamline na lahat ng tao, and the operation will be more smooth.
Okay. Now, how do you implement your code of ethics? As you said a while ago, you have the core values. And now, I would like to ask you, how do you implement your code of ethics in this company?
Well, there are lots of codes of ethics involved, especially in the organization. But what I'm trying to do is we are trying to document yung code of ethics. Before there was it was all unwritten codes of ethics actually, and now what I'm trying to do is to document it and then communicate it to the right persons. So of course there are also a code of ethics dun sa management level. It's a different one, and to the HR level, which is supposed to be dun sa mga tao apart from the management. So we have two sets of code of ethics. So those are written code of ethics na i-implement natin.
So, it may be connected to ethics. So, this is a question. Can you set specific culture in your company that you think is not usual to the other companies?
Ethics,
Uniqueness yung culture na lang. Like,
yung culture, I think what sets this company apart is I think the owner is more hands-on, and the owners are actually they more like family type. No, I've been to some other companies as well, and they parang pag nakita mo yung boss and then you feel like nahihiya ka, and then si boss, and then you have to, merong division talaga. But with this company, because we're just starting to grow into a full-grown corporate, structure. The owners are really approachable. So I think that's the main point that in terms of culture. So lagi silang makikipagbatian sa mga employees.
So, follow-up question regarding the culture. Are you mixing the culture of Filipinos and Chinese? As we all know, Ma'am Tess is a Filipina and Sir Firlan is a Chinese. So, are you trying to mix the culture?
Yeah, I think so. We're sort of mixing it up. In terms of si Sir Dino naman, he's been here in Philippines for decades, 2 decades na. So I think he's still there. As you can see, just last Chinese New Year, we still celebrated, the traditional dragon dance, and all. So in terms of, it's a bit a mix of Filipino and Chinese culture.
Okay, so 7th question. Do you conduct any social activities sponsored by your company? If yes, what kind of activities? If no, why?
Why?
If no, why?
If no, why?
Yes.
No, sabi ko nga kanina, we held sort of outreach activities last year. It's sort of our part of our social responsibility. So what we did actually is we gave out some goods to some of the indigenous families in Porac, Pampanga. So apart from that, we are also planning to have some internal activities like like team building programs activities and some training activities.
Okay, so last question po. What do you think are your social responsibilities to the following aspects? Co-employees, customer, environment, stockholders, community, suppliers, and government.
What are the social responsibilities of the company?
Okay. As a manager, right? As a manager, what are your social responsibilities to your co-employees, to your customers?
Well, as a manager, the social responsibility on that, I think, sabi ko nga, yung kanina, sa communities, we did some outreach program for internally sa aming employees. What we're trying to teach them is to be more aggressive and caring as well dun sa aming process. Kasi when we say social responsibility, it extends towards outside, no? So within the environment, within the working environment na ginagawa namin, especially mga suppliers din. So what we're trying to teach them is to be more participating ba doon sa mga activities. Maalala ko lang, we're trying to build tie up with the manufacturing company, which is one of the suppliers. And they also have this, what do you call, yung mga products, yung mga materials na ginagamit nila is, hindi ko nakalimutan ko ano yung certification. So they are very environment friendly, yung mga market materials. So those are one of the things na ginagawa namin. We're doing tie-ups with some of the manufacturers, especially if they have like environmental certification. So in short, it might cost us a bit, but we're helping we're addressing the issue of the climate as well.
So, what you're trying to say is that your company wants to be an environmental friendly or eco-friendly company.
Yes, correct.
So, thank you for lending us some of your time for this
Sure.
interview.
Okay.